Hi, my name is Ava D'Annunzio, and I will be explaining the colligative property of freezing point depression. I will demonstrate this by placing this container of pure or regular tap water, not pure, and vodka, pure vodka, in the freezer for 2 hours and observe the findings. We're just gonna put that right there. I'll explain more as we wait for the 2 hours to come up. And as we have learned, a liquid has a higher entropy than a solid, or as we've learned during chemistry, a liquid has a higher entropy than a solid and can only freeze if the entropy of the surroundings is larger and more positive than the entropy of the liquid. When you have a solution of something, such as alcohol, where the solute is ethanol and the solvent is water, more gets taken into account in order to freeze that substance. While water will freeze at a standard 0 degrees Celsius because that is its designated freezing point, the point where the solvent particles move from the solid into the liquid phase at the same rate that the particles in the liquid phase condense into a solid. But that doesn't really work when talking about alcohol, because when you're adding the solute into the solution, it will cause the solute particles to interfere with the equilibrium, thus not freezing at a standard 0 degrees. Lowering the temperature decreases the rate at which the solid particles move into the liquid phase, thus being able to freeze. So while a normal freezer can freeze water because it will reach 0 degrees Celsius, a freezer should not freeze alcohol unless the freezer can get cold enough, which this shouldn't. So after 2 hours, we should be able to see that the water did freeze, but the alcohol was not able to freeze, so the vodka. And then in 2 hours, we'll come back and see what happens. Hello, it has been 2 hours, and here in this bucket, we have a more frozen kind of ordeal. It's ice everywhere. There's still some water in there because my freezer is really packed and full of stuff, but it's pretty solidly frozen. I wonder if you can see it. Ice particles in there everywhere. But here we just have no slush, just regular plain old vodka, has not frozen at all. So our predictions came true. And the temperature was not low enough to freeze the solution of ethyl alcohol, aka vodka, ethanol alcohol with water, which is aka vodka. Thank you.